Well, here's a little container that probably hasn't been planted in quite some time, maybe a year or so. But let's see if we can make it look pretty once again and see what we can do. As you can see, there's one live plant in here and there's a couple flowers on it. I have something that's dead that needs to be pulled out. And we have one saucer. I use these to put my little fairy houses on to elevate them over the soil. And as you can see in here, I have a couple of little seedlings coming up. This one right back here is a California poppy, and I didn't plant this. This is the seed that flew in here from last year. Not quite sure what that is. It might even be a seedling from this plant. And I have something in here already to dig out of the soil and see what it is and see if we can reuse or repurpose it. When I see cute little things, I'm always buying them for my fairy gardens. So let's get it cleaned out and see what we got. Well, this is what I had in this container last year. I had my two little girls and their little puppy, and of course this one saucer to elevate it. I'm going to put them back in here after I get this thing cleaned up and figure out how I want to do it. And who knows, I maybe won't use the saucer because this is a very small container. As you can see, that saucer just pretty well takes up everything. I have this little tree. I think I'm going to use that as a little swing, and proportionate. I think it goes great with those little girls. And I have a little stream I think will fit in here too. I was going to put a little house in here, but I think I've decided I think it should be children at play. And don't even worry, because I don't think it's going to fit. There's only so much you can do in a small space, but I am going to make it hopefully looking really nice. And this is a little stream. Now everything you see here I've already owned and had. Nothing here is new. I just wanted to share with you the pieces I'm going to put in here and see how it's going to turn out. Now this plant probably should just be pulled out. It's on its last legs. But since I have a lot of little seedlings coming up, maybe I'll just leave it. And as you can see, I have another one over here. And I don't know how everything is going to go. I have another one coming up right here. We'll see if I can save them all. It's going to be interesting to see. Well, as you can see, I have two new plants in there to give a little more color. But the two new plants aren't really new. I've already used them in a past post, and so they're free. Everything else is free also. So let's see how I can get this fixed up and put it together now. And here we are. We're all finished. What do you think? Children at play. Here is our tree in the back with our tree swing. And I've had that probably at least 2 or 3 years, maybe longer. And these little guys, I've probably had at least 2 or 3 years also. So this is a free post. And of course you guys all know that I don't like looking at bare soil on my fairy garden. So I found some grass clippings and put them in. Children at play. What do you think? It's amazing what you can put together for free if you go shop your home and shop your garden. You will be amazed at what you might find. And I may try putting this together a different way and let you tell me which way you like the best. It's amazing some of the things that we have in our garden. We just need to open our eyes and look through all the mess. And I can promise you, my yard is full of a big hot mess right now. And on top of it, I threw my back out a couple weeks ago, so it's been a struggle just to do anything. Well, I'm going to do a different version in the same pot. You tell me which one you like the best. Well, here is our second version. Same pot, same plants. Everything here is still free. The only thing that's new is this house. And as you can see, the roof has gotten broken. That makes me very sad, but just because it's broken doesn't mean I'm going to throw it away. This was something that I got at a craft fair, and it was a craft fair about fairies. Somebody actually made this little house, and it's just as cute as can be. And as you see, I really love it. I'm just sorry that it must have fallen over and got broke. I've probably had this about 5 or 6 years. I've had it a long time, but it still looks pretty good except for the broken roof. And it also has a part that got broken in the back. Who knows if something hit against it or if it fell. But like I said, even when things like that happen, if I really love it, I usually just make do and keep it anyway. What do you think? I thought we have a nice little version, and I'm actually shocked it all fit. I didn't really think it would. This was my original idea to do. So maybe I like this one better with the house. But that was my original way I wanted to do it. I like the little pebble path that this house came with. And it's super cute. Let me know what was your favorite, and if this was in a little bigger pot, it would have fit even better. But this was the pot I decided to clean out today and reuse. And you know, Grandma, I'm always looking for a bargain, especially when the word is free. Let me know what you thought, my dear friends. You know what this is, Fairy Garden Thursday. Anyone that wants to jump in and do a fairy garden on Thursday, feel free to do so. If you don't want to, that's okay too. Just come over and give love and support. But you don't have to do it every Thursday. As long as I'm feeling well and everything is okay, I will try to be doing one of these up every Thursday. We've had some real health issues since August. It's been pretty bad and sad. And then, of course, another thing came up. I haven't mentioned it until today, but our little beloved dog, Mr. Peanut, passed away a few weeks back, and I'll do a video on that. Another thing that threw me into a tailspin. Oh well, we just do the best we can with what we have, and life always had some sad and happy things that happen every day. We had him for a lot of years, and we loved him from the very first day to the very last day. And we're happy that we had him for so long. My garden buddy is no longer here with me. I think it's going to be pretty hard to replace Mr. Peanut. He was so loved, and he was a joy in the garden. Never tore anything up. That's going to be super hard to find. And here's some more bulbs coming up. And I can't wait to share my flowers with them. And maybe I'll put a little fairy garden over here with this. And put a few new flowers in here also. We'll see. I can't wait to share this with you. We'll make it beautiful. Make a wonderful display in a week or two.